The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to pass, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Wingo. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Texas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it, I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO, and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Sends it downfield. Hauls in the deep ball. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. A first down for the offense. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He might want another play. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Allard. Quarterback adapted. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard defensively to take your eye off this guy, especially on 3rd down. You've got to know that at any given moment, he can take off on you. They've got to do a better job on the back end, keeping their focus on him. He's the one with the football, and they've got to be able to react, or else they're going to get gashed like they did right there.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
So now it's 2nd and long. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Allard. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Runs for the tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Longhorn! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Grabbed in the middle, it's Saunders. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Under fire. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Quarterback may change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Ross. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
To the air, it's Aller. Grab near the sticks, it's Ross. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Fights off a defender. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He'll pull it down and run. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on him.
Gonna take a shot. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. A strike downfield. Powers through. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half.
Man, tight ends used to line up on the ball and block or release for a couple different routes. Now, you're putting them out wide. You're putting them like this right here in the slot. You're asking them to run corner routes in man-to-man coverage and go win. The tight end position has evolved big time over the years.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Allard. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Going for 6. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. Texas. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He tries to take the top off. Snatches it on the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on 4th?
Play action. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
The defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catch the defense off guard.
And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. DBs will try to keep everything in front. The RPO fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Allard. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. It's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Looking for an open area to his left. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baxter. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Snap to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Baxter. They'll get him stopped just The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Offense in a bunch formation. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Now they'll try the right side. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Red pass hits complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive, but maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Caught close to the marker, it's Saunders.
Well, some people may have been wondering what this head coach was thinking going for it on 4th down on your own side of the field in the first half of this game, but when you've got the experience that you do, especially at the quarterback position, it makes that decision-making a whole lot easier, and his QB made a nice throw to keep this drive alive.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Caught near the sticks, it's Reynolds. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Going to the run, it's Singleton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fast motion in the jet sweep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Rifles it down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field.
There he goes! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Manning. Back open in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Catch in the middle. It's Wingo.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball is only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Firing to the right, complete. There he goes! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Manning. This time on target. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Saunders. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Trying to get the corner. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires it. Complete out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, I know a lot of people were scratching their heads with that decision by the head coach to go for it on 4th down on your own side of the field this early in the game. But nice job offensively executing the play and keeping this drive alive.
Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Dropping back, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. There he goes to the right.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Defense playing a bail technique. A first down run in the red zone. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a shot. Can't complete the long. The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start.
Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hacks close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
The play action fake. Got a man. It's Lockett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Manning. Extending the play. He's going to run it. Shows him the stiff arm. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wide receiver. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting a touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Might be calling a hot route. Hand off from the shotgun. It's a running room. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality. And I could go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Direct snap. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Finds his tight end. Wide open spaces. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown coverage.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Manning. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it in down the left side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And how about the communication by the big fellas up front? Picking up that blitz, QB wasn't even close to being touched. That was as pristine a pocket as you will see.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back into play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Quarterback making checks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Longhorn! A great catch and run for 6. On to attempt the try. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Allard. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Allard. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Rushes on him. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Touchdown Longhorns! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And I love what the secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then, Palmer, they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt. And I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. And not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Quarterback moving. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gamecocks will put total under to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. Will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's get it. Right.
They'll give it to the back. Surges across the 30, out to a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the air, it's Green. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. He's got it. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill. Just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Running wide open down the gut of the field. All out of space. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Buys a little time. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the...
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of delay, right? Like they're always open, right, according to them. And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right now.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires left. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he tacked on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
All right, let's get it. Right. Rocky switch.
Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. He's loose. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Sellers. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Floats it out in space.
South Carolina, 14.
First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some ballers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On third down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target, and as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move, he fires. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He might want another play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Blake. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
It was a good run, right? You had the first down. You knew you had the first down. Now just take care of that football. You see a lot of times those second efforts fighting for extra yards, and that's when running backs seem to cough it up.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. He's looking to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man all by himself. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to throw, it's Green. Avoids pressure. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Jones. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And the Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Under fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Working the big fella downfield and outside. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Forced out of the pocket. How about that defense rising up and him short on fourth down.
Yeah, and we live in an analytics world, right? Go for it on fourth down. You know, you should do that more often. Well, when you do that, you obviously have to deal with the other side of the coin, and they get stuffed. It wasn't stupid, but no points on the drive, and now you turn the ball over back to your defense to go make a stop.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He fires a bullet to the right.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a quick.
Makes the grab deep. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide.
He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
If you were me, you'd do this too.
And he scoots his way across the sidelines on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants and will finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Running to Green. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I think quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. And they've regained the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. first snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete on the right side. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Looking for a push on fourth down. And the Gamecocks brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. In your own territory, fourth down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? You going for that?
Yeah, man. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making the play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
South Carolina, 28.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Touchdown Gamecocks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Green. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take it.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback making the pass, getting the 1st down.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Green. Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the 1st.
And that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking big time. I want to take shots down the field. I want to save my timeouts, and I want to try to get out of bounds here with the clock ticking down and us trailing by a score.
To the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Slings it downfield. He's got it. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make it?
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. He's going to take a shot. Hauls it in. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
He's got the tight end. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
We knew this on
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Razorbacks will kick it away first. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They want to run this quarterback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Gashing the D on the right. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position. It just shows you that on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Got it in the middle, it's Blake. Drills in with the stiff arm. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll go with a direct snap. Thrust that arm out. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep dropping.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. On the ground, it's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Looking for a man. It's Green. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Shows him the stiff arm. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he had just enough to will that one home. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Green. He's going for it all. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Anthony. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Blake. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
Under fire. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they make big plays for them.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there, forced the TFL.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Using the quick game. There he goes! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Love what they did there, putting a big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out there, let him go make a play. That is a recipe for success, finding that matchup and exploiting it.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Off play action. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Good right down the boulevard. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Green. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Blake. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying. And a great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it because you have your primary guy you want to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you should hit, the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running to the left. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A run for the quarterback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. It's a seam wide open. The stiff arm gets him loose. The tag. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They take the lead with the 6.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my throat. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic in the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The short hands, it's Green. Rams him with the stiff arm. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Green. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let's go, right. Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Sellers. On the run, still looking. And the quick shuffle pass underneath.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Complete. Runs. Lots of running room. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
The give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Now sliding to his left. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Arkansas, 28.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Green. Moving away from pressure. Got a man. It's Green. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Wide open spaces. Inside the touchdown Razorbacks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unleashes one. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harvard. Oh, he's got some space.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter.
Fire!
Ready, go!